it's been a while and I missed you just like I know you missed me. But let's get down to it. Today, I'll be talking about how basically being alone isn't that bad. So being alone without being lonely. And then I also want to touch on double standards. Biggest pet peeve. So let's get into it. I, for one, had the biggest time of being alone. I hated it because I was lonely, you know? But like I said, it always takes time. When you're so used to something, you try to break out of it. So my biggest thing was I really didn't like my solitude because I wasn't happy with myself. And it always boils down to that. It always boils down to loving yourself and enjoying your own company, you know? And it sounds a little like too good to be true, but once you really know yourself and you love yourself and you accept yourself, you're gonna be like, so what? I'm single, who cares? I'm awesome. Obviously, you don't love yourself if you don't want to be with me. Like, well, okay. I'm single, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely because, you know, there's always things that I had friends that I could hang out with, and then even if I wasn't hanging out with them, I would just tell myself, like, you're awesome. You don't need romantic company from anyone else, you know? And I think that that's the biggest problem. People are scared to be alone when it comes to the romantic side of things. And, I mean, that's normal. Honestly, that's really normal. And you just basically have to, like, just accept it. That's the biggest thing. Just accept that technically you are alone, but you're not lonely because you have friends, you have family, you have yourself. And the easiest way to do that is to just put yourself out there, you know? Even if you don't hang out with friends, go to a library, go see a movie. Who cares if you go by yourself, you know? Read books, listen to music, draw, whatever you're into. And then at the same time, just repeatedly just tell yourself, okay, just accept it. You're not going to be alone forever. You're not lonely. You know, you just have to get used to the fact that you're not with someone at that moment. Single. I've been single for a while and I enjoy it, honestly, because I don't have to share my food. I don't have to feel guilty, excuse me. I don't feel guilty if I'm like checking someone out or like, ooh, he or she is really hot, you know? I don't have to share a lot of things, you know? It's more fun, like I'm getting to know myself more. I discover new things about myself every day, you know? I'm taking time to really just dig deeper within myself, finding things that I know will make my happiness like just soar through the roof. Double standards are my biggest pet peeve. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm probably going to make a whole video about it, but I hate the fact that it's acceptable for men to get away with some things, but women are frowned upon. Like that whole eggplant thing on Instagram. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but let a woman, like, you know, show off her butt or like things like that. It's just, all of a sudden it's like, oh, she's being provocative. She's doing it for attention, you know? And maybe she is. Who cares? Who cares?